Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. Hope everyone's doing alright. And for those of you in the States, happy 4th of July. Huzzah, Mark. What are those little crowns? Huh, that's new. I've never seen those before. Hello, Snow. How's everybody doing today? Independence Day early. Where's the beautiful voice of yours? It's taking a hiatus, I'm sorry. Who's giving the most money? Oh! Is that who's giving the most money? Gosh damn. Mark's number 1. Mark is king. Mark, did you know you were a king, bro? Your Majesty, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, Mark. Your Majesty. Oh no, Veas, are you very tired? Why not rest the sound? Very tired. It's okay, man. Some things just require a lot of energy to do. I have no clue what those crowns are. I think I don't know, just a guess. I'm 2 now? I don't know. That's brand new. I have not seen that before. That's something YouTube just cooked up behind everybody's back, I guess. I'm glad everybody was able to make it out. I was actually going to cancel the stream tonight. I figured this mission wouldn't take too long. All we're doing is sending a capsule to the moon in hopes of resupplying the Kerbals with more science stuff. Since last stream a couple days ago, our science solar panels doohickeys decided to cracken out on us and don't work anymore. But that's where we're at right now. Looks like we're ready to go. Okay, only took 10 minutes to load up. Okay, let's take this out of the way. Might be in most messages, probably. And if that's the case, then Mark would be number 1. He's been here a very long time. Let me know if my voice is too loud or too soft, or if the music is too loud. Yes, I'm officially an engineer right now. Oh, Mark. Congratulations, buddy. I'm glad it went smoothly for you, man. So what are you doing now? You making about 100,000, about 200,000 a year? You rich man, you gonna be the next Iron Man? Build yourself a suit, fly around. You know, if you said you would do that, I would actually believe you, 100%. Wouldn't doubt you for a second. War tag, don't worry about it, buddy. I've been through worse. I may not look it, but I'm pretty fucking tough. Alright, so what was I doing? Shit. We're gonna use the big boy for this. Okay, that's not the big boy. Damn. I thought I saw it and I didn't. The 150. There we go. Heavy cargo transport 150. And I think we can get more out of it because we got wheels now, right? These are some pretty good satellites. I don't want to mess them up. We're going to... Univers-bomb what? So does this mean you'll be streams a few times a week rather? I don't know, Raphael. I have no idea. I don't know. The thing that I'm thinking about doing, and probably not the smartest thing in the world, is one of the ideas that I have is to stream, and then the next day I use that time to go through the stream and make a video and post it. So, one day stream, and then the next day, post a video, 10-minute video of that stream. Rinse and repeat. That's one of the ideas I'm cooking up right now. Since it takes so damn long to make a video. At least content would be coming out every day. It'd just be a repeat of the stream, only in 10-minute format. Bane, what's going on, man? What up? About 50k USD, I suppose. Damn, 50k, Mark. Fucking rolling in that bank, bro. Gosh, damn. I can see your next car is going to be a Maserati. Are you going to get a Maserati? Or are you going to get a Ferrari? Yes, how do I get XP? I train really hard every day, just like all the other anime. Just like all the other anime characters. Let me think here. I really don't want to ruin these. These satellites are pretty nice looking. So, what I think I'll do is... I think I'll name this one the B. Just for now. And we're going to take this and we're going to trash it. Because what we need is a satellite, in a sense, that's going to go to the moon and land with a crap ton of goodies for our Kerbals. It's going to be a delivery of a sorts. Bop, yep. Alright. There should be plenty of fuel to go to the moon and land. We don't expect to come back anyway. And we're going to need... You know what? I screwed up. Oh, man. I should have used... Ah, fuck. Hold on. Don't save. Oh, you know, I can do this. Control Z. I wonder how far back this goes. Yeah, boy. Alright, now we can go ahead and dump this. Whoa. No. I'll take this. Yeah, I'll take this. And I'll dump the rest. There we go. Alright. Pop. There we go. And then we're going to go pop. Right? Two's fine. Does this pop through? Open. Yes. Okay, cool. Wait, is that pointed the right way? Yep, okay, it's pointed the right way. How you doing, Veos? I'm doing okay, Bane. Hanging in there, bro. Whatever you do is what we will support. Oh, thank you, Mark. Appreciate you, buddy. Anyways, I'm heading out to eat. Bye. Goodbye. Here to help. Hope you have a delicious meal. One for the books. Yes, this week I built a VTOL SSTO that can take 85 tons to low Kerbal orbit. Couldn't have done it without all the amazing videos taught me how to be a better KSP player. Thank you. Wow. Well, that is high praise. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. A big appreciate. Thank you so much. That makes me feel good. I like it when I can help people. 85 tons, huh? What are you planning to build up there? A Death Star? That's no moon. That's no moon. Yes, if you don't mind me asking, why were you unable to make yesterday or Tuesday? Bad days. I don't want to get too far into it, but they were just really bad days. Let's paint this. Let us paint this, make it nice and pretty. Open GUI. Oops, nope, that's not. Oh, wait, I can do this. Open GUI, store pattern. Open GUI and load. Well, that sucks. Not exactly what I was aiming for. Okay. All white's fine. Give it that NASA feel. I don't think there's any other pattern that I can use. Nope. Just that one. Okay. Okay. And let's go ahead and give this thing what it needs to service the other Kerbals. Turn the shroud off. I want to see this. We don't really need that much. We can put 2 down. Oh. And not gold. Gold's just, it doesn't work. Bright white? Sure. How about the back? Can the back be gold? I doubt it. Oh, it can be gold. Ah. Yeah, it's not really an engine. It's not really a mechanical part. It's a storage device. It's not like we need that. We can make it silver, though. Kind of give it a metal sheen. That'll work. $20. Oh, thank you so much. Here's 20 spot. Saved all my manwich money this week just for you. Aw, that's so sweet of you, Bane. Save that money for yourself, though, bro. But at the same time, I appreciate the help, bro. Thank you so much. You're amazing. That's pretty nice. Yeah, just a couple of bad days. It happens. It happens. The whole part of life is just... Well, the main thing about life is to take all the bad things and work with them. You just got to. Life is in and of itself, the very definition of life is dealing with bad things. That's pretty much it. So in and of itself, life is dealing with badness. How you deal with it is what makes you a good or a bad person. Some people give up right away. Other people, they dig down deep, and it makes them stronger and gives them thicker skin, stronger backbone, metaphorically speaking. Other people, they're like wet tissue paper. They fall apart really quick, and they end up hurting everybody around them. But for those of you guys that stay strong through it, it pays off, because you get through the storm, and there's always a good day here and there, and it's well worth the wait. I want decals. Give me some decals. Nah. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Yes. And we're gonna select a flag. This is a delivery truck, right? A delivery. Delivery? Maybe like this? Oops. Yes. No. Maybe so. Means... Yeah, I'm gonna do the Amazon logo, definitely. I just need to get a couple more things. Vito, sorry you had some bad days. That's alright, Will. Thank you so much again. Hello, Jack. How are you? Vito, shut up and take our money. Thank you. We can reply to super chats now. Can we? Oh, I forgot to love and heart that. Give me a second. There we go. There, I loved and I liked it. And can relate videos. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, wise Veils, what's the meaning of life? 42. We all know this. Get with the program. And Veils, wrap it like a Christmas present. I know, right? Space Amazon. Yes, we're definitely going to make it a Space Amazon. But I'm thinking that this is not the flag that I'm looking for. These are not the flags that I'm looking for. These are not the droids I'm looking for. Maybe that. Boom. Okay, and I believe last time we did 4 symmetry. Whoa, shit. And then we scale it back a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's not great. Let me see if I can. Can we make it a little bit? Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now that'll about do it right there. All right, now we take the flag and we put a logo. We're gonna put our logo on here. Not our logo, but a logo. And the logo shall be... Oops. Alright. Set flag. We got plenty to choose from. Let's try one at a time and see what sticks. Alright, so it's going to be a transportation logo. Let's try this one first. I didn't expect the first one to kind of like look good. Oh, okay. Well, let's give it a second here. Let's select a flag. And these are all flags that I made, by the way. The ones I'm choosing right now. I went through very meticulously and made each one. Let's try this one. Okay. I think the brown needs to be a little darker, though. Okay. Not bad. Let's try the other one. Yeah, there we go. I like that one. I don't know what it is. The purple and the orange just really just pop. Oh, I like that one. I really like that one. That one pops hard. My son turned 18 today, and I have been in his life and as much as possibly could. It's been super difficult at times. Oh man, Bane, you are definitely the king, bro. You are the GOAT and you are the king. Raising children is a very difficult challenge indeed. Okay, so what are we doing today? We are delivering goods to the moon. Yes, have you played any Elite Dangerous? I played it one time when it first came out. I tried going on the server and then I quit because I kept on getting shot and blown up by older players. Because the X doesn't have the arrow in it. Oh. The arrow. The arrow? Hold on, let me check. I'm looking it up right now. I know there's subliminal messages and all that shit when it comes to this stuff. I wasn't really going for that, but let's see. FedEx logo. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. So this is supposed to connect with the E and it's supposed to make the arrow. Huh, I'll have to remember that next time I go back and revamp it. Hopefully I'll remember it, but until then, meh. Until then, meh. Okay, let me think here. Yes, that brown looks like a... Yeah, I think it needs to be a darker brown, to be honest. This president. Jebediah is a shipping company, right? Shouldn't it be Kerbx? Nah, I like Jebx better. Jebx just clicks. Jebx. It could be Bobx. Or Billx, right? Has to roll off the tongue. Kerbal X just doesn't really work. Has to roll off the tongue. Jebx just does it. All right, so that's that. Let's see here. Let's get some tiles in here. Make it look good. Huh? Mr. Mark. How do the crowns work? I don't know. Now you're third in line. How does that work? How'd you go from first place to third place? Now Bane is number 1. Oh wait. Wait a minute. Maybe this is a ranking for tips. You throw man which money's at Veos. Maybe that is ranking. Okay, I see what YouTube's trying to do. It's trying to spark it's trying to spark the competitive spirit of the audience. Ah, very clever. Whoops. Very clever. No, I don't want that. Go away. And close. And retract. Okay. And then we're gonna shroud. There we go. Now we need to put something in here, obviously. We're going to put our science stuff that was broken. So plenty of the solar panels, right? And everything else worked just fine. Is it just solar panels that they needed? Oops, not enough. How many solar panels do we need to power the whole thing? A couple? 4, 3, 2, 1? You will try. I have you in my sights. I think it has to do with if you're subscribed and a member, plus the number of comments in chat. Okay. I don't have a job yet. But just you wait. That's all they really need, right? Just a bunch of solar panels? If I remember correctly, that's all they really needed. I can't remember. Bill, something tells me solar panels won't work on the poles. Well, unbeknownst to you guys, I stayed up an extra hour after that stream, and I drove the lander up to a higher spot to get another biome of science, and the sun can reach that peak. So I think these will work now. No RTGs, Veos? Where do you find RTGs? Would it be the electrical box right here? Is that where you find RTGs? Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't have a clue. Oh well. Hey! Sent 10 Veils gift memberships. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you. Veils did some grinding off camera. Yeah. Not German, okay. Ah, poop. I didn't realize you didn't unlock them yet. My bad. Aren't RTGs like the very end of the technology tree? I'm almost positive they are. So we're gonna put wheels on this thing because I want to see. Wait, I want to see what happens when this thing takes off like a normal SSTO. Oh shit! I forgot this thing's gonna take a minute. Doop. We already know that the wheeled ability of a SSTO really helps with Delta V. We proved that in the last stream, I believe. What was it the stream before that? I can't remember. Alright, I can put that right back there. Hey, come on. Come on. Nice and easy. There you go. Okay. Just gonna drag you in. What the fuck? What the heck? Okay, I'll take it. Let's see here. Now, where's the center of mass? Ah. Oh boy. We have to see what it looks like without it. So, pop. Okay. That'll work. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put a couple of them right here. And I should have done this to begin with. Just start from the top. Drag them down. Make it a lot easier. There we go. And of course, we have to make sure that we put on our Kraken gears. These gears are to allow the vehicle to land in a Kraken bait area. And make sure they're lined up all right. There we go. Okay. These gears will be tucked in most of the time until landing. For sure, for sure. Alright, let me go ahead and paint them real quick. Just the body. Just paint the body. There we go. Alright, and ba-da. Ba-bam. Pow. Pow. And then store pattern. I'm really entertaining today, aren't I? I am full of energy. Man, can you feel it just bleed off of me? All this energy, can it ever be contained? Oh no, I'm such a beast. I'm breaking down the walls with my energy. There we go. Hardship to the stars, right? I love the heat tile decals. Yeah, just go to Google and find some decals and you know, go. I have something called Paint 3D, which I really am disappointed in Microsoft for not, you know, allowing it, for abandoning it. I still have Paint 3D on this computer. And even though they were telling me upgrade, 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 I gave them a big fat middle finger. I was like, you're not going to make me give up this awesome program. Everybody's like, just use the other ones that are free online. That's great and everything, but they do a hell of a lot more than what I actually need. You know, when you have a program that is just right, why change it? Maybe I should double up on that. I mean, we are talking about a heavy sucker. Let me double up on these wheels. I don't trust it. Alright. Here we go. Alright, that looks good. I'll just move it over one. Click. Okay, cool. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Use a fire. Better respect your preference. A fire alpaca? What? Yes, right? How could they abandon Paint 3D? I know, right? It's I think what it was, to be honest, is that they weren't making enough money off of it. Or the people who originally created it retired, and all the young bucks didn't, scratching their heads, didn't know how to use it. So they just ended up abandoning it. That's my take. Probably wrong, but it's still my take. Alright, now let's check the center of thrust on this thing. Ooh, our torque is at 86. Yuck. Okay, that's why I was at 86. It was reading the torque on the engine up here. Okay, so now it's down to 26. And we need to be very careful how we do this. So it's at 26. I'm going to grab the middle engine. Bring it up ever so much. Itsy bitsy. Oh no, it needs to come down. And now we're at 7 torque. 1 torque. Oops. Ah, had it. Where'd it go? Easy. 4. Whoa, oh. Ooh, I had it. I just had it. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, 40. Okay. 40's fine. But when this thing pops off, our torque suddenly jumps to 50. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. But we can do this. If we were to kill this, suddenly torque jumps to 72. Never mind. We kill this. The torque jumps to 318. Okay, never mind. How about if we kill this? The torque jumps to 500. Yep, not doing it. So what I'm doing right now, for those of you who are scratching your heads, is that there's something called torque when it comes to center of mass and center of thrust. If your center of thrust is above or below the center of mass, it'll throw it off. This is called torque, right? So I got a nice little thing right here called Kerbal Engineer Redux. All mods can be found in the description below. La 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 la. And it tells me the difference between the center of thrust and the center of mass at any given point. And it tells me just how much torque there is between center of thrust and center of mass. If I can get it below 1, then I'm good. So 0.40 is good. It's not great. 0.0 is great, but it's not bad either. But as soon as we lose this payload, we're just going to be very careful on maneuvering back. We can't go full thrust after that. After that, it's just going to have to be little baby farts all the way down. Hey Vales, what's the future streaming situation? I saw that the once a week vid thing won the poll. So it's like the stream one vid. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to go by what people say in the polls. The polls was simply to gauge the waters. So my plan right now, and it might take effect next week, it might take effect next month, I don't know. My plan right now is to stream 3 days, well, not stream 3 days It's more like this. It'll be like stream Monday, and then Tuesday I just put together a 10-minute video using what I streamed on Monday, and then put it out. And then stream Wednesday, put out a 10-minute video of the same stream Thursday. And then stream Friday, and back and forth, back and forth. Now obviously there's 7 days in a week. It's not exactly even. So there's gonna have to be a day out of the week where I either stream something completely different that no one cares about, or I don't stream at all and be a day off. I'm thinking maybe the day off would be good. But there you go. That's the plan so far. Alright, hope this works. We gotta make sure our action groups are good. Two, right? 4, good. 3 toggles solar panels. 4 toggles satellite. 5 toggles that Mikago. And then 8, what is this? Okay, 8 turns off the canard. And 9, and then 10 controls the re-entry probe core. What I will do is 7 will turn off the landing gear lights so they don't bleed through the atmosphere. Toggle toggle light. Toggle light. Toggle light. Toggle light. Alright. We'll go into the lights and we'll turn all those off. Small landing gear, no. Small, nope. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Okay, good. And coincidentally, number 6, 8, 7, 6. Alright, we'll make 6 the back landing legs. Extract. Extend and retract. Boom. I think we're done here. Let me check the staging. Just make sure staging is good. Ooh, that is that. Okay. Don't want that. Nope, don't want that. Alright. Okay, so this turns on all the engines. This pops off during flight. This pops off with this, of course. And of course, parachutes by themselves. And who do we got to fly this bad boy? No, Jebediah. I know you do. I know you do, bro. I know you do. I know you do. Give her a chance. There we go. Alright, I think we're ready. I don't know anything else we could send to them except solar panels. Logan, what's up? Veos, I do not think you were wrong about MS and why they abandoned the program. A story from Star Trek Online is instructive. There was a system called the Foundry. Huh, okay. Veos and the Foundry allowed players to make their own missions and stories. Ah, Veos, yes. Yeah, take like Sunday off. You deserve it. Thank you. Although Saturday sounds better. America, yeah. Freedom Day. Veos, take the day off, brother. I love your streams, but you need your time too. I mean, I have time. Just got back. You sound tired today, Veos. You deserve a break. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Eagle screeches intensifies. Veos, yes. But the people who wrote the Foundry left or retired, and STO shut down the Foundry and deleted all the player-made story arcs. Oh, yuck. Which is a real shame because STO had some good fan wares. Yeah, that's so sad. I mean, I play STO. I still have a character and everything, and I really liked the one where they go back in time. I forget, it was like some sort of space station thing. Had the old original Star Trek feel. I don't know, just something about it. It's something about it because the way they did it was really nice. You went into the space station, and of course it's like a 150-year-old, 200-year-old space station. So it's got the old 60s models and everything, but they're all rusted and everything. And you go into like a time rip. And when you go to the other side, everything's brand new, like it was built yesterday. And it just kind of, it had that, best way to describe it is it had that Fallout 4 space, 60s space adventure feel. And I was a big Fallout 4 fan. I still am, but back then I was really big. And so it really kind of got to me. And I was like, I love it. Avails as long as you are posting something daily, even if it's a poll, community post, or you feed the algorithm. Yeah, the algorithm is very picky though. It doesn't, it goes for more of, it feeds off of watch time, not exactly posts. So if you put have you noticed that a lot of your bigger YouTube channels have been posting 20, 30-minute videos? Because it's all about the watch time now. It's no longer how many videos you post, it's how many minutes or hours people watch your stuff over a period of a week or so. Veos, did you slingshot around a star and warp speed to go back in time? Yeah. No, I didn't actually. No, this, and I can't find it anymore. Here's the damnedest thing. I can't find the mission anymore. It's a storyboard mission. It's not fan-made. You go through a portal that's like at the basement of some space station. It's a literal portal that you go, you go into the portal and you pop out the other end. And because you're trying to close the portal up, if I remember correctly, because these aliens are sucking people's brains out, and they exist on another dimension. So people are dying left and right. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, I'm done looking at this thing. We're good. Everybody's good. Jebediah have all the stuff he needs. Why is that blacked out? That is so weird. Anyway, not Jebediah, excuse me. I think that's all they need, right? Just these? Sure hope so. I don't know any other parts that they possibly could use. Parachutes? No. Could they use a firework? A firework in space? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to shoot one off. I think you can fit one of those. I'm gonna buy one for 400. I think you can fit one of those in there. What was I doing? No. Oh shit, you can't even put it in there. Okay, never mind. I thought it'd be cool and put a firework thing in there, but sure can that idea. Yep. I can't think of anything they would need. Excuse me. Alright. FedEx is about to deliver a whole can of solar panels for their little doohickey. So we're going to save it. And launch. Hey Veos, what's the rated speed for the ship? Or like the speed you hope it can go in atmosphere? I don't know. I do know that it's got a lot of oomph. It's the best I can describe it. It's got a lot of oomph. Veos, yes. Oh, damn. Gosh. Good grief. Are the packages all fucked up now or what? I don't even know if this thing's gonna... I have no idea if this thing's gonna be able to take off. I'm pretty sure it can. It works in atmosphere just fine. But this will be the first time that this heavy Orion Heavy Cargo Transport 150 has ever been launched quite like this. So here's crossing our fingers. I've played that set of time travel missions you talked about. There's even a place in game where you do the classic slingshot, the sun at the time. Now I've done that, Logan. I've done the classic slingshot. But I remember the one where you went to the basement of the 200-year-old Federation space station. And it was old and dark and, you know, there's technology's all rusted out and shit. And you jump in, all of a sudden everything's brand new. Want to check contracts before launch? I guess we could. No, I've already got 2 contracts. But I just have to get back from the moon. I got one contract that we don't know how the hell we're going to actually complete. And the other one was to put a... I believe the other one was to put a... hold on, let me do this. It's probably going to fuck everything up, but... The other one was just to plant a flag on the... No. Yes? It's about to do something. I mean, we've already got 2 contracts. One of them's like impossible to do. But we're hoping that maybe it won't. We're hoping that this will be a Hail Mary and it'll fix it. No idea how that's gonna work. Let's see. Okay, we only have 1 active. Gather surface, deployed mystery goo. Where's the other one? Explore the moon. Fuck you. Plant flag. Conduct observables. What is it? The moon near Recolour. What? Conduct observational surveys of the moon near. What the fuck? Take an EVA report on the surface of. Oh no. We barely have enough fuel to make it back home. We're not going to do that. Science data from space around the moon. We can do that. Transmit or recover scientific data from space around the moon. Wait. I don't think I can do that. We've pretty much almost fished out the moon. Don't know if I can do that. Yeah, that's really funny. Is that I've played that time travel mission, the Klingon Empire side as well. Oh, really? The justification they make for how you're able to pull that off like are crazy. I mean, they had some good storytellers for sure. I don't know where they all went, but they had some. We also want to check. Oh, I read that. We have something that could also be fun is one every other week. You stream a non-KSP game like Satisfactory. Yeah, every time I stream a non-KSP game, I always get very, very, very low views. It is what it is. A moon rescue. Build them. No. Test an ant. Like, wait. You want to test the level 1 ant. Liquid fuel engine on a suborbital trajectory over the moon. This is very specific. I don't have time for that shit. Science data from space around the moon, though. The research department, okay. We want you to send us science data. I just don't think there's any more science data to be had. Does it matter, or do I just make the science, or I just, you know, collect the 0.01% science? Yes, it doesn't need to be a new data. Alright, well in that case, fuck, let's do it. I'll grab it. Science data from space around the moon. Bam. Sure hope that I just didn't screw myself over, but we're about to find out. Fly. No Veus, it does not matter. Okay, cool. You remember when we had like almost 400 people watching? I'm pretty sure maybe it was like Matt Lown or Scott Manley came by and dumped everybody on us. It was really sweet of them though. Alright, I'm going to bring these bad boys up. Oh shit, what was it? Was it 7? Or was it 6? Oh, 7's the lights. Okay. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking with jet fuel. SAS on. Power. Make sure everything's on. Looks good to me. Lining up. And here's the pitch. No. Heaviest part. Okay, good. Alright. Let's take off. And you might have just hit the sweet spot, Veos. What sweet spot? Somebody help. I will fall asleep soon. Then go to sleep. Slippery Roads Day, so I will be lurking from now on. Have a great evening, everyone. Veos, take care, man. You take care of yourself, buddy, and congratulations again for that engineering position. You worked very hard for it. I pray that it gives you great wealth and great prosperity. Cheerio, cheerio, Governor. All right, you want? Let's do this. It's been a minute. Let's do the launch stuff. Yeah, here we go.
SMD would like to report that the spacecraft is on internal power and it's
I don't care if it's
for
from another launch.
It
sounds cool.
Copy, SMD.
Status check to proceed with terminal count. Propulsion, go. Hydraulics, go. Pneumatics, go. LO2,
400
go.
view,
Water,
right?
go.
Nice.
Electrical system, airborne, go. Ground, go.
Opportunity time,
Facility,
probably.
go. RFFTS, go. Flight control, go. Instrumentation, go. COM, go. ECQ, go. Umbilicals, go. ECS,
Go.
red line monitor, go. Quality, go. OSM, go. ULA safety officer, go. Range, weather, and clear to proceed, go.
LC, this is the LD on channel 1. LC, you have permission to launch.
Roger, proceeding with count.
There we go. And Just about there. Alright, I think we're at a good altitude. Looking good. Two minutes. Awesome launch. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yes, what are your opinions of Kid Space Agency? I think it has massive potential. Yes, what's the boom? The boom? Hopefully it's nothing breaking. Let's begin burning the rest of the way to orbit. Oh geez, looks like I'm gonna turn on the main engine here pretty soon. Yep, 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! I didn't mean to do that, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Still got 759 meters per second delta V left over in this beast. That's because it carried. That's because this thing is technically about half the weight of what you can carry into space. It could technically carry 2 of these into space. So that's why I've got so much delta V left over. And also, I believe that the way it took off also helped with delta V, because instead of having to burn all that fuel just to get it off the ground before it started moving forward, it could turn that speed into the energy into speed right off the bat because of the landing gears. Here's the boom as you entered orbit. Cool. Hopefully it wasn't anything bad. Alright, so we're in orbit. Oh, I forgot to do this. Excuse me while I do something really stupid. Oh shit. Yay! Space junk. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. And release. Oh no. Oh, I forgot to do this thing. Excuse me, little guy. Can you help me out here for a second? Can you EVA? Yeah. Yeah, just yeah, that's right. Can you just go over there, please, real quick? I'd really appreciate it. Alright, here we go. Extend. Alright, now we got it. Full power. Is it 5 or 6? There we go. Alright. Why is up and down doing that? Am I not controlling it through here? Control. There we go. Yeah, that was weird. Alright. No probe? No, it's got a probe in there. Alright, so we need to go to the moon with this thing. Let me see where. Set target. Let's just get to the moon. Alright, let's see how much Delta V we got. 3,277. I think that's plenty to get to the moon's polar orbit. Did, didn't I? Went right past it. Let's try that again. I think we'll be fine. We just gotta burn now. It's a 40-second burn, apparently. Woo, 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 woo. Easy. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1. And I went past it, didn't I? Of course. Wow. I'm really slipping today. Boy, I can't seem to find my ass from my asshole. Shit. Focus view. That's fine. Let's try not to screw this one up. How about that? Minutes. Whoa, mama. 16 minutes. minutes. 10 minutes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, wow. The damn music was way too... Come on, bitch. I'm doing it. Fuck it. I couldn't click back into my game. It froze for a second. This is a bad move. But I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Matter of fact, we're going to get rid of that. We're just Would you look at that? Okay. Cool. Guess you might be a little too eepy for this kind of thing tonight. We're rooting for you, though. Thank you. Thank you, Bane. I appreciate that. You know, there's a story. When over here in Virginia, we had a hurricane called Isabel. And Isabel hit the coast at like a Category 2. And the company that I was with at the time, we were working out in Isabel because we were helping the city and authorities with downed power lines and down trees and stuff. We had our chainsaws and everything else so that emergency vehicles in the city could operate. Well, they told us that they were going to bring us in if the winds ever got too high, but they never called us in. And so I had gone to bed right before the storm hit. I got up, we mobilized, and when the storm hit, we were all outside, and it got dark. Before we know it, it's midnight, and we're outside. We're pushing trees out of the roads. Then electricity goes out, and then it's only coming from the trucks that we got and our little headlamps. And I remember that we worked all night long. I don't know what I'm doing. I remember that we worked all night long. And when we got back to our little base hut place that we had made, we had just enough time to get our stuff together, and we were supposed to have a break, right? So I found a nice little spot. I was still clothed in my gear, my wet gear and everything else. And I found a nice little corner, and I fell asleep right there for maybe about 10 minutes before some guy poked me on my shoulder and said it was time to go. So I got back up and we grabbed more stuff and we went out there. And we worked all day long. And then after that, let's see, I was up all day, all night, all day. And then we kept on working until almost about 1 or 2 o'clock that next day. And it wasn't the fact that they weren't giving us a break or anything. It was the fact that the area around us was so bad that we couldn't even get out, let alone in. So we actually had to dig ourselves out. And when I got home, I remember I got home, it was super early in the morning. And they told us to have, what was it? I was part of you had primary and secondary and you had tertiary groups. Okay, go to bed. And, what was it? Well, yeah, I got home early and got my stuff off and everything else, and I was still living with my dad at the time. I was probably 22, 23 years old. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I had spent almost 48 hours awake with maybe a power nap in between here and there. And I remember I was so tired that there's this like purple haze. There's a purple haze all around my field of vision, except for whatever I was looking at was fine, but around my field of vision was a purple haze. It was the damnedest thing. And I remember we didn't have electricity for like almost 4 or 5 days. We got lucky. Some people didn't get electricity for weeks. But when I tried to go to bed, I was in my own bed, right? I could not get to sleep. Man, I couldn't get to sleep. It was the weirdest fucking feeling. I would close my eyes, but I was wide the hell awake. I was wide awake. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I could just go ahead and come up to it and do it. I was wide awake, and it was about, I want to say it was up for hours before my body finally just shut down. I remember that. I was up for almost 48 hours. The paycheck was good. I mean, back in the day, I got like it was over $2,000. And it was all overtime. All of it. I think I worked something like almost 80 hours that week. And most of it was overtime. Oh crap, and we just lost signal. But why? Oh, we're out of electricity. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I got the storytelling and I complete object door. There we go. Mass, size, speed. I got the storytelling and I completely just kind of lost it. Okay, and arm. Okay, speed 11. No, that's too fast. Pew. What? Was that not fast enough? Pew. What the fuck? Oh, oh gosh, damn it, no wonder. Alright, let's try it again, ready? And I'm gonna hit right about here. Pew. Oh. Wow. Well, I bet definitely get some electricity now, won't it? Boy, oh boy, she's getting electricity now. Let's see, Rito. Okay, Vales, you might be. Oh, I read that. Vales, I remember that storm. Yeah, you remember that storm, don't you? Mobilization, right? Dang, 2K, that's wild. Yeah, but back then, you have to remember, I got 2K. But that was back like in, when did Isabel hit? That was like what, 07, 05? No, 02, 03? Something like that. I was a young buck. Just getting into my 20s. Great, my age is showing. So back then, $2,000, you know, calculate for inflation nowadays, you're looking at almost like a $4,000 paycheck. You know, in today's money, it was a nice solid hunk of chunk. We worked our asses off, but we got the nice paycheck. We were rewarded for our efforts. You guys can relate when the power decide we are going to Iraq again. I ended up working for nearly 3 days. All right. Fighting launches are a basic. Damn, man. I feel you, Bane. I feel you, man. Shit was rough. Yes, we can just call that micrometeor. Yeah, there you go. Yep, it was a very squarish looking micrometeorite. Lucky us. Yes, I remember right. We had a bunch of rain already before. Yep, and it sogged up the ground real good. Made it 10 times worse. Swift fart could knock them all over. Yep, I remember that. Boy, oh boy. I remember my first car too. I was driving my second car actually. I've been through like 6 cars. It's not because I break them or anything. I don't know. It's just weird. But get some more power going. What was it? I had the Saturn. Yeah, I had the Saturn SC-1 back in the day. It was a 4-cylinder, 94 horsepower little tuk-tuk. It was the weirdest looking damn car ever. Definitely not your, not the most commonly bought or sought after vehicle for sure. Alright. We got 14 minutes, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this before we... Oh no, because we have communication satellites around the moon now. So we're able to do stuff behind the moon. Science, baby. 1 minute, 39 seconds. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we have communication stuff. Bing, bing, bing. Look at, well, it also helps that we're in front of Kerbal, but there you go. And I've been through about 3 different hurricanes. But Isabel took the cake. Yes, I had 3 Honda motors in my buddy's garage, and you had 3 of them, damn. I was back in my 20s. I drove straight from Dayton, Texas, and Santa Cruz, California, 34 hours on the road. Yes, there was a girl in this story as motivation. Ah, Logan, young love. Young love. Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't want to go up that far. Shit. Yes, young love. Well, I'll tell you what. My young days, I really wasn't looking for love. When I first, when I was out, sure, I was interested in girls and stuff, but, I don't know. The best way to describe it was I was more interested in I guess best way to describe it was I was more interested in my hobbies. And back then my hobbies was space stuff, of course. So I would go out there and, like Star Trek and stuff like that. I'd collect pieces. The money I made was to buy models of spaceships and whatnot. I was a nerd. Yeah, I guess the best way to describe it. And interestingly enough, I was a nerd, but my job was physically demanding. So I was like a nerd in a jock's body. I was a very rare species. I was a very rare species of nerd. I was a nerd in a jock's body. Boy, they're going to be a while before they get this damn delivery, huh? At this point, I don't even care anymore. Oh shit, what the fuck? What the? Hey, you were not supposed to do that. Here's... my goodness gracious. Alright, let's go one more lap around the thing. Come on. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've thrown the whole... You can only be on the thing for 2 weeks here and life support that. I've thrown that completely out the window. Alright, here we go. Come on. Give me something. There you go. Alright, that's a good shot right there. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Whoa. When is that? 7 minutes? T-minus 7 minutes? Okay. T-minus 8. What are you doing? Make sure we spin towards the sun. Alrighty then. There we go. T-minus 7 minutes. Veos nerd. I was tearing them down to rebuild, drop in my 96 Civic. Oh, you were, huh? That's pretty cool. Veos, I've started backyard. Oh, you have? Damn. Veos nerd on brother. Veos nerd in a jock's body. The fighter barbarian who multi-classed as a bard, right? Exactly. No one ever knew, too, because I had to keep up appearances at my job site because I was a construction worker, right? But on the side, we would help out the city and stuff when it came to emergencies like that. So, you know, they were paying us good money. So, you know, the more shit that we could proclaim we did, the more money we would get. Which is probably why they didn't call us in, even though they said they would. They said, oh, once it gets over 40 miles per hour winds, we're going to call everybody back to the building. He never got that call, man. All we got was instructions. Go to this street and this street. Go to this cross street. Go to this address. You know, push that tree over. You know, this tree is in the way. That tree in the way. It was like fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. You know how bad it was? It was so bad that we had dump trucks, right? That were loaded with crush and run, which is a type of stone. That's a stone that you can pack really good. But those trucks were like 22 tons, at least. They would load these bitches all the way up, and we would drive around in them. And the idea was that they would be weighted down so much that we wouldn't have any problems with wind or anything. We were stopped at a stop sign because the powers were out, right? The power was out. We were stopped at a stop sign, and our job was to push because we were following pieces of equipment like front end loaders and stuff, and we were there at the stop sign, and the wind was so fucking strong that the damn tandem started sliding across the street. We're like 22 tons, man. And I'm looking at the one guy like, did they call us in yet? He's like, there's no way that's not 40 miles per hour. And he's looking at me laughing. I'm like, you know, this is serious, bro. All the lights are off. There's shit flying around. And we're out here doing what they're telling us to do. What the hell? What kind of mother? What? Well, who is in the building, sitting down comfortably, you know, on the radio, with a map in front of them, telling people what to do? Obviously, they never walked outside to check on the wind, you know. I remember that, man. That was scary. And we came up to a road, right? The stream just turned into Papa Veos' stories. We came up to a road that kept on going, right? It was supposed to lead all the way downtown. And suddenly we noticed that the water started getting thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker. When we finally stopped, because the road went off into what seemed to be oblivion, because the water was so high that the road disappeared under the water into the dark depths of oblivion, with the wind howling and shaking the truck. And I looked at the one guy, and he looked at me. We were supposed to go down there and do something with a tree. It was like, nah, bro. No, nah. Go ahead, call in as unable to arrive at a destination because of obstructions. Just go ahead and call it, man. We are not driving down there. We are not going in there, okay? We're not going to be isekai'd to another world because we decide to drive into the gates of oblivion. Hell no. I remember that was scary. It's okay, Veos. They're on the moon. They can go stretch their legs. Veos, good to be back in a Veos stream after backpacking for 2 weeks and next. Oh wow, damn, that's some tough shit right there. Holy, that's insane. Yes, it is insane for my power. Nothing for wind, right? 22 tons, right? Them some Neptune level winds. That's at least EF2 tornado strength, at least, right? Veos back in my day, right? What's Veos isn't telling you is that the dual axle he was riding around in were powered by by sails. Only the best kind of sails too. Straight up scooter. Yep. I'm back. Why is Veos telling us about the daily walk to school? Right, exactly. I used to walk uphill in the snow. We had dirt to play with and we were happy. Alright. I'm not that old. I'm barely the age of the universe, the answers to life and the universe and everything. I'm barely there. Let's see here. I wanted to do something and I forgot. I've been talking and oh, minus 1 minute. Hey, we're good. It's okay. We're good. Matter of fact, I don't see why we can't do it now. There we go. Perfect. Perfection. Freaking perfection. Where'd my ship go? There it is. Yo, mama. Alright. There they are right there. We'll end the stream when we land near them. It's going to be a special delivery. Special delivery. Ching ching. We got 31 seconds. Okay, we're facing the sun. Very good. I could tell you guys some really funny stories. 17 seconds. We used to horseplay hard, man. And like I said, I had to keep up appearances. I couldn't just go around telling everybody that I was a anime, Star Trek, sci-fi, Star Wars geek. You know how many people would fucking just walk away from me? I mean, I didn't have friends, but, you know, at the same time, I didn't want to have people look at me like, that guy's just fucking weird, bro. Get that jock stare. You know, when all the nerds, they go, hey guys, hey, you want to play Dungeons and Dragons? And you get all the jocks looking at you like, what a weird guy. So weird. Get out of here, weirdo. You know, and you're sitting there like, oh, nobody wants to play with me. I had to keep up appearances, man. Vish, you're back, thank goodness. I'm okay, I guess. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can't land this bumblebee tuna. Special delivery from Jebex. We've got extra solar panels. Too bad I can't bring you extra fuel because we can't fuel up anything. That's neither here nor there, though. 336 meters per second. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of fuel. We can do this. Lots and lots of fuel. We don't plan on going back. This is going to be a permanent Jebek structure on the tippy top of the moon. Tippity top of the moon. Was clearly talking about Veos's back. Oh, my apologies. That's good. I like that. That's smooth. That was real smooth, B. That was real smooth. I was clearly talking about his back. Obviously. His big, broad shoulders. I was obviously talking about that. Time 3 minutes. Here we go. 2 minutes. It's supposed to be an 11-second burn. Let's see what happens. 1 minute. $59 seconds. And burn. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Don't exactly know where they are, but I'm going to guess one of these flags. Alright. Here we go, people. F5 save. Not sure that's going to do anything for us. Flip it around so I have control where I need control. There we go. Easy does it. Still have good comms. Good comms read. Easy does it. Alright. I'm gonna whip out the old blue tail. Ah, I see now. Nowhere near where I'm supposed to be. Okay. Looking good. Suicide countdown, 1 minute, 21 seconds. Coming in hot. Let's just strap the tank to the lander. Yeah, but I can't transfer fuel. We need 900,000 Kerbal bucks before we're able to do that. 'Tis the price of freedom. They also testify the only place I can get away with being a massive space nerd for anything is in the theater. That is why I do stage crew. Gotta do what you gotta do, bro. "25 seconds. 10 seconds. Firing now. Easy does it. Easy does it. Flipping it around. The little green light indicates the nose of the marker of the control. Oh, what is with this damn thing? No, I just want free, thank you. Easy does it. Coming in. Coming in for a landing. Am I losing control? What's going on? Very hard to control because I can't really control it other than up and down here. But we are coming in for a landing. For sure. Plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. I can dance around as much as I want to get the perfect landing. Plenty of fuel. Easy does it. Hey, we deliver, okay? We deliver right at your front door of your spaceship. No pussyfooting around for JebX. We deliver right at the front door of your spaceship. Oh yeah. Easy does it. There we go. Ooh, this is really hard to control. Matter of fact, I'm going to kill the thrust. About half. Ooh, no. None to stay. Maybe a little more. Less, perhaps, is more. You know what? I'm just going to stick with what I know. There we go. Stick with what I know. It is kind of hard not being able to slow down any other stuff. Ooh, no. Easy now. Easy. Nice and easy. Ooh, and boink. It doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. It doesn't matter. It's where it's supposed to be. All right, are these guys okay? We got electric charge. We're good. Cool. And everybody's inside. So basically, we landed over here, yonder, a while ago. Okay, this is where the solar panel crackened on us, and I drove up here. We have about 1,100 Delta V left over. I was able to get new biome science from here, and I was able to charge the batteries too, because the sun peeks through here and hits the solar panels once in a while. So now that we got a new shipment of solar panels, let's do this real quick. I'm sure everybody's excited. They've been up here for what? I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna look. I've thrown my whole thing about them only having so much time out the window right now. I'm not even gonna look. Come on. Seriously. I'm playing well. Okay, wait a minute. Yes, you have considered making an SSTO where the payload is trapped in the back. This would solve issues with the center of thrust. Yes, it would. It would solve issues with the center of thrust. However, with the technology that's allowed us today, at this very moment in time, I think the way we're doing it right now with the piggyback method is the best solution. A long time ago, I used to build SSTOs with holes in the middle in order to have the payload there. It worked for a while, but in this very low potato tech scenario that we're playing in, I think the piggyback solution is the best solution. Let me think. I want to do this. I'm gonna put the man. I guess that could work though. We're gonna set it up anyway, right? Come up to this hill. Ah, darn it. Come up to this hill. I'm gonna set it up. Okay, I'm gonna put it right there. Now he's just keeping the oxygen in his helmet. Funny, we kind of got the makings of building like a temporary outpost, but not really. we can imagine that this thing brings them food and air and stuff, right? Which would justify the fact that they've almost been on the moon for a month. We can pretend that it brought them a whole bunch of good stuff. And we're just gonna plumb. I mean, how about we gotta make it look nice, right? There we go. Look at that. It's deploying like it's supposed to. Jeez. Duct tape a Kerbal to the top of the lander and then get through more biomes. Right. Yes, if you want to save in case of Kraken attack, you need to go into pause menu. Well, what we actually do is we hit F5, because you can still hit F5 in hard mode. But if a Kraken does attack, we'll just go into settings and crank it from hard mode to novice. Go back in time and reset from there, and then go back to hard mode. So that's what we've been doing. Seems to work. It's a lot easier than going through the files and doing a whole bunch of weird shit. Oh, that looks much nicer. Should have been doing that to begin with. Alright, let's do this. Oh boy. There we go. If you click on Alt, your Kerbal will go side to side in a D-like pattern. Spacebar. Of course, you have to hit Alt again, or else he won't turn around. There you go. Now he'll turn around. If you didn't know that, I'm glad I taught you something. Varys, remember to employ the science with the... Yes, I will not deploy the science with the engineer builder. We learned our lesson that gives us the Kraken. I honestly need to give it more of a try myself. I'm really interested in the idea, but I haven't played it much. Yeah, okay. To each his own. Excuse me, dying. That's cool. Yeah, right there. Oh, we brought them all here. We might as well use them. We brought all the solar panels here. We might as well frickin' use them. He is having zero idea what he's even reading. Oh no, don't tell me I have no idea what I'm reading. Man, shoot. And I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Alright, we got plenty of those suckers now. Orlando, Florida. Ah, that's what I want. Alrighty then. All this scientific equipment, nowhere to put it. My goodness. Bam. So I'm guessing we leave it here now in order to get the 50% science. Wasn't there something we had to do? Transmit or recover scientific data? Let's try this EVA report. I don't know if that's even Probably not. Probably not. Had to be in orbit. That's right. I have to be in orbit for that to work. Oh dear. I need to jump on this thing. Oh wait, I don't. What am I doing? Bam. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. There's nothing on the probe that we don't have. We got way more batteries and way more power. We got way more solar panels. I think we're Gucci. And to be honest, we don't even need this. We don't even need this. It's a piloted spacecraft, so we don't really need this, to be honest. Veos, wait, it might need sunlight. What needs sunlight? I mean, we can wait. We can wait. We can wait. Let's see what happens. We got a nice little we got like a nice little thing going on, right? Oh wow. That's a good, that would be a good thumbnail. Let's see if sunlight hits us again. Alright. Here we go. Let me hit F5 just in case. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, it's getting sunlight. Oh. Science is 0.056 per hour. Science completed 0.9%. Science rate 5%. Do I have to sit here and wait for it to be 50% before I can leave? Is that how this works? Yes, this whole time the flight was also a test of the Space Tent 1000. An experimental long-term emergency habitat. It includes small farm oxygen and food. That's why they were out for so long. Yeah, we could pretend that was the case, right? An extended moon stay or something. Veos, wait. I'm pretty sure the Kerbals need to do something to link each deployed science. Do you need an engineer? Or can anybody do? We have an engineer. Her name is Jen Ming. She's the Chinese operative. Here's our engineer, Jen Ming. Alright, let's see. You gotta connect them, you said? Disable part, pick up part. Aim camera, reset camera, pick up part, disable part. I think it's automatic. Pick up part, disable part. I can't be too sure, but I think it's automatic, bro. Leos had me going vanilla for 4 years to keep SN alive. I didn't force you to do anything, man. You did that all by yourself. They had a small hydroponics garden, Veos. Yeah, they probably did. Makes sense. I would love to see what Veos could make with procedural stuff. I remade a bunch of his crafts already with procedural parts, and they look amazing. Oh, thank you, Bane. If you want to see procedural, you're probably going to have to do some digging. But I did a RSSRO series for a little while, where I built a SSTO using space shuttle engines, and I could carry 21 tons into orbit. I did that for a little while. But it's sad too, because I was having fun with it, but it was getting very little views, and that's just because of the fact that you had 1,000 mods working at the same time and no one played it. No, you don't need to link the science, Veos. I didn't think so. Veos, the RSS series was ancient. Yeah, it went through several variations. The SSTO went through several variations because I had to get it right. The first three people were pointing out that that RSS and RO hadn't uploaded correctly or downloaded correctly or whatever, because a lot of the stuff that I was using wasn't actually realistically accurate. And it's because like some of the stock parts are still in there and whatnot. So I had to go and purge a lot of stuff in order to make sure that I had the right engines, the right fuels, and everything else. Once I had everything all good and ready to go, that's when I built the first one. The first SSTO kind of reminded me of a nuclear warhead because it was cone-shaped. And that worked, but it had a sacrificial heat shield because of the fact that the heat shield was so light. It would, if you ejected it during descent, it would come back and smack the spacecraft in the ass. And then the final version of the SSTO looks more like a bullet. Best way to describe it. It looks like a big honking bullet that's shot out of a cannon from a battleship. But the difference is that it's shorter, has less fuel, can go higher, can go faster, further, and it has a retractable heat shield. So the engines can work just fine, and then when it's time to re-enter the Earth, the heat shield projects outwards and covers up the engines, and then can be restowed back into the ship. It was pretty cool. I made a couple of streams of it. But that was a long time ago. I don't even think I have the save anymore. Alright, so what does this say? Experiments connected, 1. It's receiving power. Yeah, it's already at 10% science. Maybe if I fast forward, we'll get our 50. Hey guys, I'm fast forwarding and okay, 11, 12. Are you shitting me? Oh man, we're gonna be out here for a minute, aren't we? Let's pretend there's just a lot of supplies on here. Let's pretend that there's just a lot of supplies on there. It's gonna be a makeshift base or something for a while. Oh wow, I jumped right over it. Coordinate, Veos, coordinate. Coordinate. Transfer it here. Okay. How are they on power? Oh, mamacita. They're good. Yes, you can leave. I can leave? Crap, I gotta head out, Veos. Gotta pick up my son. Well, have a great time, Bane. Appreciate you being here, brother. Thank you so much. And happy 4th of July. Veos, that's 0.15, not 15. Oh, wow. That's gonna be a while, isn't it? Well, how long have we... Oh, wow. It's almost 2 hours. Only 83 people. That's fine. Okay, well, we'll leave it here then. And, I mean, I'll keep on going in a circle because I want some sunlight on the damn thing. Well, here we go. But we'll leave it here then. And, matter of fact, let me go ahead and get a... I'm going to get a nice little screenshot. And, yeah, there we go. Make sure we get all the planets in there. Ooh. Doesn't look good. Damn it. It doesn't look good at all. I mean, that looks okay. Gotta do it just right though. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, there we go. That looks good right there. Okay, we can do that. I think my ship is sliding. Pretty sure that's what's happening. You sliding? Very. You're sliding very softly. When you guys are gone, this is what I do for the next hour. I look for the next thumbnail. So I want a good thumbnail, and I think the best way to do that would be to slap a flag right here. Alright? Whoops. Yeah, because the thing's going to be right there, so I want to be right there, and I'll put a flag right here. Even though we already got one, this one's for the thumbnail. Alright. And I think I'll have a Kerbal, yeah. Put a Kerbal right there. And then I'll select this guy. And now I will do this. And here we go. Ah, that looks much better now. Something as simple as a flag and a Kerbal can change a lot of things. There we go. And there, that's a good thumbnail. You guys can't see it because you got your thing right there, but yeah. It's a cool thumbnail. If I go up a little bit. Hey. There we go. Let's try that one. Anyway. See you later, Veos. See you later, Veos. Yep, I'm gonna... Oh, jolly! Oh, Veos, spanking space rafts tonight, are we? Yeah. I joined late, jolly. I joined super late. But it's like 10 o'clock over here. I know if I stay up later, I could probably hear the pops because people are going to start throwing fireworks out here pretty soon. But we'll see. I have a new... I have a thing where I'm probably... Okay, so let everybody else know that for the next few days it's probably going to be quiet. And that's because I'm going to try to go back and fix up the channel playlists, as well as find the streams and start making videos out of them. And once I catch up, then we will... The plan is to stream one day, make a video out of that stream for the next day, stream again, make a video. So for those who watch the streams, the video that comes out the next day is pretty much just going to be the same thing. But that's for everybody else who doesn't want to watch 2 hours worth of stream. And it's not going to be pretty either. If I find something where I can throw in something to spice it up a little bit, sure, but for the most part, it's going to be it's going to be cut and dry. Bales, Boston, remember 10 p.m. here. Oh yeah, it's hitting me, Jolly. It's hitting me. I can't seem to collect my thoughts very well right now. If I close my eyes, I'll be snoring on stream. If I close my eyes right now, all you're gonna hear is just like... That's all you're gonna hear. We love you, Vales. Love you too, random citizen. But that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Jolly, I hope you feel better too. Hope you're feeling better. But that's it for tonight, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Love you all. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye bye. There we go. Got the little ending thing with everybody there. And all that jazz. Yay. Good night, Jolly. Good night, Logan. Good night, Ironsights. Good night, TJ Bot. Good night, something for Sir Senior. Good night, everybody. Good night, Joseph. Good night, Squeever. Good night, the gaming. Good night, Kirby the Rome Ratman. Good night, the One Gaming. Good night, Ben. Good night, Granzer. Safman 7. Skaroo. Dave Hiller. Good night. We're riding 77.7. Raphael. Good night, Nightbot. Good night, Nightbot.